Alright guys, as I was uploading that last video regarding the power scream and mental health, a story came to mind. Uh, Now I taught Taekwondo for about 6 years or so, and just like my instructor taught me how to gyop or power scream, I was teaching other people this as well, right? And I noticed that the boys and the men would pick it up pretty quickly. Whereas the girls and the women, most would have a lot of trouble with this, right? I think that has a lot to do with just our society and how boys and men are, allowed, allowed to be loud, right? It's generally accepted for, you know, boys and men to be loud, to yell at each other, to be kind of aggressive, right? Whereas women, I think society kind of teaches them to be a little more reserved, a little more docile. And so most women and girls were not used to doing this. They had never really raised their voice, uh, at this unusually high volume before. And if they did in the past, I'm sure they were reprimanded for it, especially if they were like young children. Uh, so yeah, that was always a little bit more difficult to for them and for me to teach. I would really have to try to use all kinds of teaching techniques to bring that out of them. I remember one woman in particular. I'm not going to name her, obviously, but she was a grown woman, and during a private lesson, I was trying to get her to gyop. Trying to get her to yell loud during a form or something we were practicing. And it just wasn't happening. She couldn't. She just didn't have the ability, the capability, or the confidence to raise her voice to really bring that out of her. Now I can't recall what I did to finally got her to to just yell like a freaking maniac. I guess I probably just riled her up or something. But when she finally did get that out of her, it was such a guttural, deep diaphragmatic scream, very loud. You could tell on her face there was so much emotional content behind it. That once she finally released that, she basically, guys, broke down and cried on the spot. And it was like all these emotions that she had pent up and repressed for God knows how long. This is a grown woman, could be years or even a decade or longer. All that seemed to just kind of come to the surface. And yeah, I just started crying, and it wasn't a bad cry. I felt bad at first. I was like, oh Christ, what's happening? I've broke this woman, but she got it together and apologized, and apology unnecessary, but she said, yeah, I'm fine. That was just I guess I released something deep there. And yeah, that was pretty incredible, guys. She had basically kind of delved so deep into her emotional mind, or whatever you want to say, that she freaking mind up whatever this kind of repressed emotion was, and it all released in that one instant, guys. And that was like therapy to her. She said she felt like she just went into a good therapy session or something. It was like self-help or something for her. And ever since that day, she would come to class, guys, and she'd be like one of the loudest people in the gym. And you can tell in the way she moved and the expression on her face. She was aggressive, she was powerful. She was already a very athletic and powerful person, but once she was able to bring that emotional content, that gyop, to her movement, she became probably twice as powerful, guys, and definitely twice as confident as a person in general. And that was really beautiful to see. And I was very thankful that I was a part of that, that I could really help her kind of I don't know, get over whatever whatever the hell that was deep inside of her, kind of locked away, you know. It was a release, as she put it. So yeah, guys, just another little example, little anecdote for you of how martial arts can really, you know, change your life for the better, and how even something as simple as yelling, as power screams, or a gyop, as they say in Korean, can change your life, and yeah, guys, be a very positive force for your mental health. Anyway, that's probably about it, guys. I'm pretty long-winded here. I'm gonna go ahead and shut up. I apologize for being so long-winded in these videos, but I kind of just speak from the heart. I don't really plan on any of these, or write a script or anything, so, you know, bear with me. But yeah, y'all take care. Have a good one. Be confident in yourself. And be loud, guys. Be loud and proud. Fuck the haters.